I'm speaking to you from inside David Lee's garage. Today's going to be a remarkable day. We'll be driving his Ferrari F50, and afterwards, if we have enough time, we'll also be taking a ride in his LaFerrari.
David, again, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, sure.
Can I right now ask you about cold start, and we will hear this amazing engine.
Okay, so do that right now?
Yeah, we are ready. Always ready.
Okay.
The Ferrari F50 with its 4.7-liter V12. Get ready. Fantastic.
All right.
Yeah. Just close. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
David, so when you were driving it last time?
I was driving this about a month ago. Yeah. So, like I said, you know, so many cars. You drive it once a month. Yeah. So here we got the lift right here.
Oh, so it was a factory lift, yeah?
The factory lift, yeah. They had the lift.
Okay, so despite this car being made in 1995, it had a factory airlift up front.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is one of the favorites in the Big Five because it's one that is open top, you know?
Yeah. It's downless with open roof, yeah?
Yeah, open top, you can really hear the engine. And if you remember, this is the first time Ferrari and the supercar made the V12 to put in the car.
Oh,
okay. Before it was a V8 twin turbo. On the F40 it was a V8 twin turbo.
Yes.
So this is the F12. They took an F1 engine and put it there. This is the first time that the whole car is carbon fiber. Before it was only partially carbon fiber.
Sound is so great.
Yeah.
Maybe only in Ferrari and Lamborghini cars we can see such gearbox, I mean this style, yeah?
It's a gated shifter. And this is also the first time that you start to use where the position one is here.
Oh.
Before it was the dog leg, first here. So here it's starting to be getting this new shifting position.
Yeah. You have very nice roads here for test driving.
Yeah. Everything is analog. That's all you in the car. No computers.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's
so we need to be careful.
Yeah. No problem. I went to racing school, so I know someone.
F50 is amazing, and it's so minimalistic. So we got nothing. No audio. Yeah. No.
Okay, so the cabin here is quite Spartan, but you get only what you need. The stereo system is absent, while the HVAC controls are located down here. It's been a while since I've seen such a bare-bones interior. This is pretty awesome.
The special about F50 is all of them have a number.
Yes.
So this one is number 10 of 349, right? So the other thing that's special is this car was at the Peterson Museum. It was in a museum, donated to the museum for many years, so it wasn't driven. And then when they wanted to make money for the museum, they sold the F50 and F40 they had because it was going for so much money.
And you took them, yeah?
But I bought it from the auction. But because it was in the museum all these years, didn't drive. Nobody drive it. So if you look at the miles, it's right now 650 miles only.
650
miles.
So right now, price is getting lower because of our test drive.
Well, yeah. I mean, but you know, I'll tell you, it's one of the lowest mile F50 in the world. Because the others are, you know, maybe 3,000, 5,000, you know, or more.
They're more used.
They're more used, and it's normal, you know.
Right now, how much does it cost? What do you think?
Right now, one like this, with this kind of miles, I would say 3.3 million. A regular one is easy 3 million, because this is, you know, it's fun, it's very rare. I mean, like I said, to drive this, you asked me what occasion I drive this car. In my imagination, in my mind, if I'm driving on the beach, on the PCH,
Yes.
with the ocean, I'm driving down the PCH, open top, a sunny day, and I hear the sound, I feel the power. As you can see, it was very fun. I think that's the best for this car.
Yes. And
know,
it's pretty comfortable.
Very comfortable, yeah.
Well, should be enough power with this engine, yeah?
Yes.
520 horsepower, I heard.
And the cool thing is, if you probably got the outside. I mean, this you can the paint is purposely. They didn't use so much paint to make it light, and you can see the carbon fiber weave. And that's really cool. I think in the beginning they didn't purposely do it like that. They just thought, you know, put less paint and then the weight will be lighter. But afterwards, it really became a special and cool kind of aesthetic, because all the other ones don't have. All the ones is just paint, you know, solid. Mm-hmm. This is the only one that you can actually see the carbon fiber weave, which is actually a nice touch.
And if you are trying to compare it with F40, I heard that F40 is more interesting during driving, more acceleration because of turbochargers.
Well, it's so at the time, the F40 was the last car that Enzo Ferrari himself worked on, right? So it's very special. He wanted to make the best road car using track, like a track car. It's the first production car to go 200 miles per hour. Okay. That car was very well balanced and quite powerful for a V8. It's a V8 twin turbo.
Yes.
But at some point, they cannot get more power from that car. So they had to switch over to a V12. So when they made this car, which is the next generation, it was a V12. So this car has more power. But I think at that time, Ferrari was, you know, again, just trying to get used to the V12 on a car, and they haven't perfected it yet. So maybe for the track, this car is not as balanced, it's not as perfectly good on a track like an F40. This car is actually quite good, but it was also a transition from the V8 twin turbo to the V12. So, you know, and with the Enzo, they use a lot of technology from the F1, right? The shifting from the Michael Schumacher, and a lot of the technology from F1, so that this one didn't have. This one, they just put an F1 engine in it. I love this car, I really do.
Yeah, it's awesome, and the exterior is so iconic, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I hope you appreciate, because every mile on this car is a lot of money.
Oh my God, I'll give you back a little bit later. I need some years.
Every mile, yeah, it's low miles.
So this car has only driven 650 miles, and each extra mile driven decreases the value of the car.
So unusual to see carbon fiber everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it comfortable for you in daily driving, or a little bit hard?
You could use it, but I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't drive an F50 as a daily, but you could. It's comfortable enough.
The Ferrari F50 driven by David Lee. Big thanks to him for finding the time, despite the fact that he has to catch a flight right after we finish our shoot. He's running late, but he found the time, considering he has a really busy schedule. We just had a spirited drive. That was a ton of fun. Awesome. This car is such a legendary thing. One of Ferrari's iconic models. Excellent. My friends, let's show David Lee some respect. I'll leave a link to his Instagram in the video description. Be sure to subscribe to this wonderful car collector. We were just out for a ride and it was pretty amazing.
This right here.
Yes.
So again, a 10, 349. Each one has a number. So it's not one number.
Maybe when your number is less, it's more expensive. Yeah?
Well, it's more number is less, it's more early. You know, it's more early too, right? So obviously, if number 1 or maybe number 349, this is also special.
So we've just finished our quick but very intense test drive of the Ferrari F50. Sorry for the rush, it's just that David Lee is a very busy man, and we only had about 15 to 20 minutes to drive around in his car, so that we still have time to film another car, which we'll show you in one of our future videos. I'm obviously referring to his Ferrari LaFerrari. Let us know in the comments what you think about the F50. And what other cars from David Lee's collection do you think we should take out for a drive? Check out the links in the description, where you'll find the first video about his collection, where we do a walk around. You're also going to find the second video in the description, where we interview him on his life, his journey, and his cars. You'll also find a link to his Instagram. Big thanks for watching this video. Tell us what you think about the F50, and give us a thumbs up. And now it's time to review that LaFerrari.